Well, hello, my name is Russ Milheim from the Direct. Thank you guys for talking with me today about the movie.
Hey Russ,
How you doing?
I'm doing good. Congratulations. I'm pulling it off. I enjoyed it. So for both,
if you didn't enjoy it, would you say it though?
I don't know, I guess that's the real question, isn't it? For both of you, how did you guys help create the chemistry between your characters both on and off screen?
It's really hard. It's really
It was
hard with her.
terrible. It was awful, miserable.
She's really annoying to work with
Yeah.
and just
Yeah, I sent to
not
see some
very.
Chris butter and all. It was terrible.
Yeah,
I,
yeah.
It was
No, no, no.
it was as much as it pains us to admit it. It was fine. It was good because Kelly, our director, made room for us to be as annoying as you can probably see that we both are, especially combined. And just capture that on camera. So we had a lot of fun.
yeah,
Yeah,
I can imagine it was a
yeah.
terrible experience.
Terrible, awful.
When it came to your characters, what would you say is the anchor point for both of you in figuring out truly who those people are?
The anchor point for Riss, for fucking Riss, who am I talking about? For Wes would be motorcycles. And then he meets Camilla, and I believe that she is this kind of positivity in his world that he's able to open up to. It's almost like he's able to live truly with her and allow her to see all the things that he wouldn't otherwise let other people see, because he's quite guarded, because of his upbringing and the relationship he has with his mother, who passed away, and now his father.
I think for me, obviously, the most grounding part of her is her being a mother, and at the same time, her being a woman and not letting one thing take over the other, and how much of herself is at stake at all times. I feel like there's a lot of losing herself within motherhood and at the same time within this love story that she's trying to balance, and keeping herself as the priority and her son as the priority was my biggest grounding point. And I think thankfully thanks to Kelly there was such a clear pillar, and it was so clear what it was that makes her a human and makes her a kind person. But I obviously think that as motorcycles are for Wes, it's definitely her motherhood for her.
For both of you, what would you say is the most unique experience that you guys had both on camera or off camera on this project compared to everything else you've done in the past?
Such a good question. That's
I haven't been a part of anything that I felt this close to. It's made me very excited about the future of the work that I want to do, the people that I want to work with, the stories that I want to be a part of, um, and the values that I want to contribute to the work that I do. Um, and I think that this movie has, and honestly, that working on this movie with Kelly and playing this character like infused a whole new love of being an actor and what it means to invest yourself into a story and how much it takes, which is kind of similar to what Wes is going through, and the themes that Kelly and I were talking about developing the script was, the idea of greatness and the sacrifices that come with it. I think for me that's a conversation that I've been having with myself my whole life, and how to juggle all of these things and balance it, because at the end of the day, you want to enjoy your life, but you want to, Wes wants to leave behind a legacy and wants to continue doing what he loves, which is what I think a lot of, and I think everyone inherently wants to do that. I think that's why we're all alive, to create and to leave something behind
Mhm.
and to be happy.
I think for me the most unique part of making this movie was enjoying the process so much.
Yeah.
I think thankfully I've been very fortunate to work on so many things that I've had so much fun doing, but the passion that KJ and Kelly had throughout the whole process was so contagious, and was so it was just very tangible, and it came through every day, whether it was with whether it was with all of us being in a good mood, even with lightning delays or being on set for however many hours. I think that was definitely the highlight for me because it was truly so, so profoundly like meaningful to me to work on something that made me so happy to be there every day. And I've tried to carry that on into everything that I do, but that was definitely a very big highlight of making this movie for me.
Well, I think you guys are trying me. KJ, I wanted to ask you super quick as my last question. Netflix recently announced a Ghostbusters animated series, but you were previously attached to one called Echo Force, but no one knows what's happening with it. Is that project still happening?
I didn't even know that I was attached to that.
Oh, really? Well,
Yeah.
things we learn.
Yeah, I've got no idea, man. I've got no clue. I'm sorry.
No, you're
Don't
fine. I
know.
just wanted to ask because I was curious. But
Yeah.
thank you guys for talking to me about the movie. And yeah, I look forward to the rest of the world getting to see it.